turn the on button on, it'll be okay.
Okay, now we can talk about it's National I Love My Feet Day.
I love my feet. Ow.
I can
Feet are
pick stuff up
disgusting.
with my feet. Feet are not disgusting. You can't walk without them.
Yeah, I didn't say that they weren't useful. I just said they're disgusting.
Why they usually mine always are clean and have clean socks on between and shoes on between any dirt or anything. There's 3 or 4 layers of protection there.
Ew, feet. Yuck.
Hey.
Sorry, I'm not into feet. Feet are disgusting to me.
I like my feet. I'm happy about my feet. All right, let's see what other holidays. Let me try a share screen and see what happens.
Okay.
Just no feet pics, please.
There we go. It's also National Nonprofit Day, National Hazy IPA Day, I Love My Feet Day, National Massachusetts Day, and National Thrift Shopping Day. But it doesn't say national for the Black Cat Appreciation Day. And that's it for the holidays. Woo-hoo!
That's weird.
Where's our feet liquor from the other night?
I don't know. That was weird, though.
Everything gets weird here. I think people are having fun making up names for the games more than the games sometimes.
I know, right?
So what happened today? Anything good?
Well,
I slept all day.
I went to therapy. I got new headlights and turn signal lights in my car.
Ooh.
I figured out I'm not Gary's not going and he's not taking the stuff to sell, so I got to go on tonight and cancel the extra camping site. Just remembered to do that because I don't need 2 now. I only need 1.
Oh, goody.
And it'll be a lot more comfortable. My doctor does not recommend me driving that truck with my butt and back the way it is. So I'm going very minimalist, and I'm going to pack my car because my scooter fits in the trunk of my car.
Wait a minute. So you can drive your car all that distance, but not your truck?
Well, because that truck rides like a truck.
Oh.
Okay, it rides like a truck, which she doesn't recommend for my problem I've got with my tailbone right now and my lower back.
All right.
You know, she said you really shouldn't be driving because it's not like a new truck. It is now a classic and going up in value. It's a 1988 Chevy Silverado heavy half. And it's meant
Silverado too.
It's meant to haul. And it rides really, really rough unless you're pulling a horse trailer with 6 horses in it. You're pulling a mobile home down the road.
You know how you fix that, Mona?
Yeah.
Get you about 10 sandbags and put in the back of the truck.
No, honey, it carries a 45-gallon gas tank. I have a special top on it so that the wind pushes the rear end down. And it's loaded as though it's a bug out truck. It's loaded, but it's still, unless you got some real weight on that truck, it still rides like a truck. It doesn't have good air suspension. It's a farm truck. It's meant to just, it's not a highway truck. It runs real good on dirt roads and gravel roads. And it made it all the way to DC and back, but honey, it's rough. Okay? I don't have heated seats, or it's got an old-fashioned bench seat in it. And remind you, it's old. So even the springs on the seats are about to wear out. So no, I'm going to take my car. Dennis has got everything else in his. He's got a 2-burner stove. He's got pots, pans, coffee pot. I don't need to take all that. I just got to take my tent, my sleeping bag, a lightweight blanket, a sheet, a pillowcase, and a pillow, my clothes, my folded chair, and my cot, and I'm going to be real happy. It's going to be 90 degrees every day that we're going to be in Dodge City or above. It's the kind of weather you just
got a little warm here.
It's kind of weather you just toss out your cot. You don't even climb in a tent. You toss out your cot and cover up with a lightweight blanket and sleep. Okay?
Well, it's super hot here today, but not as hot as yesterday. I didn't have to get out my thing, which was good.
So tomorrow I clean out my truck. Tomorrow I see the eye surgeon. And that's still up in the air what they're going to do. So I won't know till tomorrow. I'll delay it until after the trip if I can.
Yeah, I would definitely do that.
Yeah. But I do have to go on to recreation.gov and cancel that extra site. Blow the fan on the. My fans for my gadgets should be in late tonight,
so I can go pick them up tomorrow.
How do you spell recreation?
I have no clue.
R-E. Here, I'll type it in the chat. Then you can see it.
Okay.
There we go. Is it going? There it
goes. So just creation with R-E at the beginning. Recreation. Okay.
Yeah.
That's one of those words you never ever use.
I used to win all the spelling bees. I use it every day. I got to go to recreation.gov every day and check on the registrations for the campers.
Yeah, true. But it's just not one of those words I've ever had to use. Like,
you don't recreate?
No.
Mona looks mighty dressed up today.
Yeah.
Everybody's lagging though. Like her camera and your camera keep freezing every couple seconds on me. I don't know if it's my internet or if it's your internet or.
I don't know. I keep looking at my hair, expecting to see another spider coming out. Well, I'm launching animes, testing my signal, and she's searching for something else, so it could be us.
Yeah.
My animes does not work anymore.
You broke it?
No. It won't calibrate anymore. No, it will not calibrate. It just like whenever I turn it on, like the head like bounces around and it's really whacked out looking. It's really, really bad. Don't know what's wrong with it. I'm gonna have to uninstall it and reinstall it to see what's wrong because it just started acting funny.
Well, the update came yesterday. I don't know what's
hoping
on
it
it
wasn't
yet,
the update that broke it.
Now you tell me. It's downloading content.
Yeah, I got an email from someone I don't know. Was that you? Because normally I get one from Gamer, but I got one from someone else saying they're windy.
Wendy MSN.
Something. Yeah. MSN. Yeah.
I sent it from the wrong email, and I prefer people not to use that one.
Okay. I was wondering. I was like, what in the world? So you got you some fans.
I was
That's
also
awesome.
stressed out. I sent it from the wrong email. I try to protect those things, and I don't.
Yeah, I've got 3 emails myself. One of them I'm getting rid of. Trying to get rid of it, trying to shut it down, but everybody keeps using it to email me. I'm like, here, switch over and use this other email. And they keep emailing the same email.
Yeah.
So.
Well, I would have to block if it came through on that email because that email's protected. Dang it.
Yeah. Oh, no, you're good. I was just letting you know I got an email from an email that I didn't know.
Yeah, I wasn't paying attention.
So, yeah, I worked all night last night adding some new features because people over on VIX were complaining that they couldn't see this or they couldn't see that and they couldn't do this and they couldn't do that. So I went through and I fixed some of the broken code. It wasn't really broken code. It was just the resizing code was disabled. I don't know why. But I re-added that, fixed that up, added it to where it now shows the second number called as the big number, and then it puts the, what do you call it?
Previous number.
Yeah, the previous numbers at the bottom, so it shows both of them now. Made the screen a lot bigger because people were saying they couldn't read the numbers to make sure that they had all the numbers right. But it had to cover up VIX logo, and I had to remove where it said Bingo Night to be able to make that bigger. Otherwise, every time you click call button, it would scroll up to the top and you'd lose your button. So I had to reconfigure everything for their updates that they wanted. So it looks a lot different, but it's a lot better now. I made the buttons bigger. That way he can, because he accidentally hit clear the other night, I think, when he was calling numbers because the buttons were so close together.
Oh.
But I made them really big and they're far apart from each other now. I made a video about it. Well, I see an anime's character.
Yep.
No movement, though.
Nope. She's got to get calibrated to move.
I just hope it doesn't do what mine's doing and go whack job on you, because that's what it did on me. Like, my head was, like, twisting upside down and stuff. It was really weird. The tracking dots couldn't track my face for some reason. And it was just going all wild. I tried showing it on my friend's stream last night, and it just would not work at all.
It says it cannot open the camera. Another program.
Yeah. That's what mine was doing. Yep.
Okay, hold on. I'm going to re-log in. Maybe that's part of it.
Yeah. You might have to set your camera to a different camera in StreamYard, then relog. Well, never mind. She got it. She's a computer nerd like me. She knows what she's doing.
Yeah. Well, I got it canceled. I only have one site. It cost me $10 to cancel it.
What?
Yep.
Are you serious?
Uh-huh. I'm serious.
You know
but
what?
It saved me $8, so.
That's just wrong. Hello, Drip. How's it going today? We lost Wendy. She's resetting her camera so it works.
Dennis and
Yeah.
I will split the whole $28.
I don't know who Dennis is.
Dennis Rhodes. He was the mayor of the backwoods in Hagerstown.
Don't know who that is. Sorry.
Well, he's coming here.
When I hear Dennis, I think of Dennis Yarberry. That's the only Dennis I know.
Yeah.
He's a pretty cool guy too. So.
He'll be here on the 20th. He'll be here in 2 days.
Oh, what in the world was that noise? Yeah, Dan, I slept all day. I was up all night last night working on bingo, adding new features and fixing bugs, and just I got into hammering out code mode, and I did everything I possibly could to make it the best for everybody. I remade Wendy's version, which is finally done. And it should be showing up to her where I sent her a link to it. So she's now has her own website for bingo. That's her own website. I'm going to eventually add a website to the front page for her. And then she can, I'll put a admin panel on it so she can post stuff on her website and updates and stuff like that, you know.
All right.
Kiwi, it's working. I got it calibrated. Because I had my StreamYard camera working.
Your mouth's stuck open, though.
Shh.
Are you trying to eat them bugs? Bugs are like, ooh, a hole. Let's fly in.
It's all the spiders I encountered today.
Oh.
Did the spiders all hatch? Did the spiders all hatch today?
No, we went into all the storage closets behind the bathrooms today and went through stuff. Uh-oh, she stopped moving. Okay. It's just a StreamYard.
I'm dealing with these little itty bitty long skinny bugs. I thought that they were earwigs, but they don't have the tail thing on it, right? And they're about I don't know, they're about the size of maybe, I'm trying to think of something that it would be the same size as. They look like they're about a half an inch long, right? But their body is as skinny as a toothpick. So they're just like this really long, skinny bug, and I've never seen them before. And they're all over everywhere. I keep finding them in my bathroom and in my kitchen. And I've never seen this kind of bug before. And I tried looking it up to see what it is, but I can't figure out what it is. It's just the weirdest looking bug I've ever seen. Looks like a needle crawling around on the floor. That's what it looks like.
Are they tiny walking sticks?
No, I thought maybe
fresh walking sticks.
No, I thought they were, but they have really, really short legs. It looks like I don't know how to explain it. It's the weirdest looking thing I've ever seen.
Well, you should have taken a picture of it.
Yeah, well, I didn't think of that, did I? No. I don't have a camera except for on my computer. That's the only camera I have. You lost your animes. It stopped working.
I know. I shut it down. It was freezing stuff up again.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Hey, Cole.
Hey, Cole. What's going on?
On your Google bar, there's a camera. You can touch that, and it will Google it for you. Google what?
The picture.
Yeah, he doesn't have a phone.
I don't have a phone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, Cole.
The bug has a button on it. The bug has a button on it. It has a Google button.
Yay! No, I think
I don't have a.
I said Google what, and then he said the bug.
Yeah, I know. I'm just picking on him.
Okay.
Yeah, I use my computer. I don't use a phone. And then if I'm out somewhere, I have a tablet, but the tablet's camera doesn't work. I dropped it and broke the camera on it.
Well, you're going to have to catch the bug and take a picture of it with your computer.
Hell no, I'm not going to touch that thing. It's going to eat me.
Are you scared of bugs? That would have been funny to watch you go into the storage rooms that we went into. My coworker was like squealing.
Spiders, yick, yick, ooh!
Yeah, I don't like spiders. I've seen
I look at most spiders the same way I look at snakes. Some spiders are bad, some spiders are good. I get a flycatcher spider in my house, he's welcome as can be. All he's going to do is catch flies.
I just don't want them to touch me. I don't want flies to touch me. I don't want spiders to touch me. I don't want anything to touch me. But they can live here if they want.
Yeah, my little flycatcher spider I get every now and then. All he does is sit in the window and catch flies.
Okay, bye, Cole.
See you, Cole.
All right.
So yeah, this year I've dealt with 20 black widows in my house so far, and I've never seen a black widow in my house once until this year. They're everywhere outside. Like my neighbor's fence, she's got two fences. One that's my other neighbor's fence, and then her fence is up against that fence. So there's like this gap about, like 6 or 7 inches between these two fences, right?
Well, they come
And
around
there's
when you have other
hundreds of
bugs.
thousands of black widows inside of there. It's so gross.
I had a black widow infestation in my mobile home once, but it came after the other infestation that I had to fight off. My neighbors had cockroaches, and they treated their house, and they started coming over to mine, and then I had black widows. I had to treat the house.
Wow, that's not even funny, Andy.
I found a black widow and a black widow nest in my mailbox one time.
Why is that not funny? Okay, never mind.
I delivered it to my landlord's house. The black widow and her nest intact. I delivered it to my landlord's house. Ex-landlord's house. Yeah. On purpose.
Oh, you're fine. I'm having a bad day today. I haven't woke up yet.
The one camper who trashed the other campsite with toilet paper and going to the bathroom out there, piled rocks in the pit, came over to complain about dog poop at his new campsite. And I'm like, really? I still haven't done a cleaning the bathroom video for Nobby yet. I should have gotten one today because somebody dumped their whatever they're using for a toilet into the toilet, and it was a mess. I should have done that one.
I just noticed I made a mistake.
Oh, really?
Yeah, now I got a whole bunch of work to do again on this bingo. When I made yours, Wendy, I forgot to make it say Nomad on the side of the cards.
Yeah, but that was a quick fix.
Yeah, it's a pretty quick fix. I just did a lot of changes to the code. added the new features, changed around the look a little bit, but I forgot to change it to Nomad
I have
cards.
to check it on my laptop because that's where I have my VPN.
Yeah. But it works now, and I'm hoping that you'll be able to log in and see it.
Well, Dennis is going to teach me how to use my tablet and how to use my phone. To be able to live stream. I've got unlimited on both the phone and the tablet.
I had an urge to buy a tablet, and I'm like, what do I need a tablet for? I've got 2 laptops, an iPhone. I have an Android phone that I don't have hooked up to any service, but it can be used on Wi-Fi. I'm like, what do I even need a thing for?
Well, when the government offered me a tablet for $10.01, I bought it.
Oh, that would be worth it.
Okay.
It'd be good for streaming on a trip because then I could read the chat easier.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
Wow.
my WeBoost hasn't given me any impression that it's going to stream any better than. But then I didn't have it next to my gadget like Eric told me to do. I didn't have it next to it that time.
Well, I had to download an app today called franksocial.com because they came up with a new way. Some geek invented a way to catch every single thing within 100 yards that's connected to the internet.
What?
Yes. So what they've done is they have handed these out to different. He's got over 2.5 million of them out there to people who's going to be in and around every single county, and they're going to catch every single voting machine, tabulation machine, or voter rolls machine that tries to connect to the internet. They're going to catch every one of them in real time now. And you can go on.
They're not supposed to have any internet on at all when you're voting.
Yeah, they keep telling you that, but we know that they were connected to the internet. Got too much evidence.
I know. I went in and I turned on my phone to see what signals were there, and there was quite a few, and they weren't people's phones. It was the church itself, which should not have had its internet on it that day.
Yeah, well, these will actually catch the machines as they connect to the internet. So they're going to be posting these people outside every single voting area, and they're going to catch in real time any machine within that voting area that hooks up to the internet. And the best part about this whole thing is that if you download the app and you put in your state and your county, you will get an alarm on your phone every time a voting machine in your county hooks to the internet. And it'll give its location and its IP address and everything on it.
Yeah, I just wonder what kind of vulnerabilities you're opening yourself up to in the progress.
Well,
that app don't sound kosher to me.
Well,
that sounds like a scammer trying to scam you to get access to your computer to me.
No, it actually sounds like people trying to solve a problem.
It's Frank. Okay, if you'll go, okay, Mike Lindell just did a 2-day seminar in Springfield, Missouri, covering all of this.
I know.
And
they've been trying to
his
set it up.
donors have actually got these machines, and he showed it in real time, had it fly in on a drone, and he showed every single phone number that was in that room hooked to the internet.
Yep, I know. I know what they've been working on, but it also opens you up to vulnerability at the same time. It's not that it's a scam. It's that because they're set up to find out everything, it finds out everything.
Everything.
Yeah.
But they're going to be used at election polls by trusted people, he says. Okay.
Have Dennis set you up a VPN.
Yeah.
Mark that down.
I can't afford to pay for one.
Make sure you get a VPN.
They're free VPNs.
There are free VPNs.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep, I got one right now that I've been using. It's actually pretty good. It comes from the email people, the people that I use for as my old email.
Yeah.
It's called Proton VPN. It's free, and it's actually pretty nice. They've got paid servers that are really fast, but they've got some free ones. They've got like 30 free ones that you can use. You can set yourself to 3 different locations at one time without having to pay for it. So,
well, I'll talk to Dennis about it when he gets here.
Okay.
Because I don't know how to do all that, and he can just take my phone and go do it, you know. So, but I like the idea because it's a way for us to prove their big lie that the machines aren't hooked to the internet. Because we'll get it in real time, an alarm, and you can go to that voting place and say, "Hey, wait a minute, that machine is hooked to the internet. That tablet is hooked to the internet inside this building."
Yeah, they shouldn't have internet in the building at all. No. Of course, you can't stop people from going in with their data on.
Exactly. That's what's going to throw everything off, is because of people and their cell phone data.
Oh, but her program is set up to pick up the voting machines. There's a certain thing in the voting machine.
Right. You filter out cell phones. It filters out cell phones. Okay?
Nope.
But I want them to catch them. I want them to catch them. Because they lied and lied and lied and said that there's no way the votes could have been changed over the internet. Yes, they were, unless they were hooked to the internet. Well, they weren't hooked to the internet. Well, they tore a ES&S machine open, and I'll be damned if it didn't have a modem in it.
Okay, so I have a question. When you went in to vote, did you guys have machines that you went in instead of just checking off on a list?
No, we had to check. We had to check in what they were. They had their laptop there, and they took my card and they ran it through the scanner, and it showed up that I was a registered voter on their screen,
which was connected to the internet.
But they're saying no, you're not connected to the internet. Well.
Ours was connected to the internet because people can come from anywhere in the county and vote at any district.
Yeah. Now here you could only vote in your designated polling place.
Oh.
I can't go any place else and vote. Only place I can do that is at the county seat if I want to vote early.
That's the way it should have stayed in Arizona, but the person who was running was also in charge of voting, so she made it so people can vote anywhere they wanted to.
Right.
It was insane.
So they can vote 2 or 3 times, go into 2 different precincts.
Yeah.
Well,
hey,
no,
Kathy,
you couldn't vote 2 or 3 times because they were connected to the internet to check you.
But they're not supposed to be connected to the internet.
Yeah, I know. The irony, it was hilarious.
Yeah, and so we vote on a paper ballot, but it still goes through a tabulator that's connected to the internet.
Yep.
Yeah, we don't have those stations. We've got the paper ballots here.
Yeah, but you still run them through a tabulator.
Yeah.
Which is connected to the internet.
Yeah, but it's not wirelessly connected to the internet. The wireless part is the bad part.
There was no wire. There was only an electrical plug. There was only.
Do I need to go through and explain networking?
I'm just saying. I walked all the way around.
No, you don't. But let me say this: it wasn't supposed to be connected to the internet wire or wirelessly. Yeah. Either one.
Yeah, right, and I'm saying the only thing on mine, I checked it. The only thing coming out of that machine, because it was sitting kind of halfway in the middle of the room, was an electrical plug-in.
Yeah,
that was it. So
that's
if
all
it's
that's
going
supposed
to
to
the
be
internet, it has to be wireless.
But it's not supposed to be connected at all. But they had to connect it because that's the only way they can get people from any district at all. And plus, they had to connect it to log us all in. It was insanity. I don't know. It should just be back to the old tabulators instead of the new ones.
Paper ballots, hand counted, hand tabulated. No machines. They need a file, like you used to have in the library. When you come in with your voter's registration, they should be able to go to a little file and pull up your registration card.
Yep.
Because you can only vote in that precinct, so your registration card should be at that precinct.
It should be, yep.
And they need to go through on a file, alphabetically or however they want to put them in, by number, whatever. And they should have to open up a little door and go through there and find your card. All right.
We used to have a printout, and they just check your name off the printout, which is way better than checking it over the internet.
Yes, we did that in Clarksburg. They just had a sheet that was printed that had the names of every registered voter in that precinct.
Yep, that's the way.
And we went in, and they went down a piece of paper. They found me, and they put a little mark there and handed me my ballot.
Yep.
I took my ballot back to the table where there were 4 tabulators. 1 Republican, 2 Republicans, 2 Democrats working it. And I handed it to them. And the minute I handed them my ballot, they went over here and they marked on another piece of paper, okay, who you voted for.
Who you voted for? Oh, that's not right.
Well, once they have the ballot, it doesn't have your name on it.
Right.
It doesn't say who voted, but that's how they counted it, Oh, this one voted Republican on this one, voted Republican on this one. If they were going on mine, it would show this person voted Republican. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and they just mark it down their tabulation sheet.
Yeah, I don't remember ours doing that even.
Yeah, mine didn't either.
Well, I was in a town that had a grand total of 158 residents.
Were you living out in the slabs?
Tabulate the votes.
That's wow.
And then at the end of the day, they tabulate them and cross tabulate them with what they got, and then they call the local county clerk on the telephone, a landline. Then called them on the telephone and told them what the totals were.
Yep.
That's when you had no machines hooked up to nothing. Okay. Remember, I voted every election since I was 18 years old. Usually 3 times a year.
Hello, Kathy Clone.
She's been there for a while.
Yeah, I tried to say hi to her earlier, but...
No, you guys can come in on the StreamYard and chat with us.
She don't like to do that. Kathy won't join a panel.
Well, there's Andy. There's Cole. Well, he left.
Cole's been gone.
Cole stopped in and left. He's only been gaming his truck or car driving game lately, so I haven't visited much. He did trivia last night or the night before, I can't remember. Tuesday.
Yeah.
And I missed it because I fell asleep after oh no, we streamed late. Uh-oh, my phone. Hold on.
Anyway, I went through it a little bit ago and posted a notepad exactly what I got to pack. Trying to make sure I remember everything. I hate to go and not have what I need.
Yeah.
So,
yeah, I get that one.
Yeah.
I still haven't finished my bug out bag yet.
Oh, my bug out bag's been done on many years.
Well, JJ was helping me with it, and then now he's disappeared. So I don't know. Whatever.
Yeah, that's when
we'll
you
eventually get it done.
Google so what do you need in a bug out bag. You need a way to. You need food, water, shelter.
Let me tell you what I have in mind so far, and you can tell me what I'm missing. So far, I have a flint and steel. I have 2 knives. One that's the razor knife, and then one that's a regular cutting knife. You know, not like a house knife, but like a
hunting knife.
Yeah, like a hunting knife, exactly. And then I've got a little tin can, Altoids can.
Yeah.
That's for making my char cloth.
Yeah.
I have a piece of char cloth. It's filled with char cloth that was made. I don't even know where I got it. I remember someone gave it to me a long time ago, and I put it in that. And so I've got the char cloth in there, and then I have a whole bunch of cord that is. It's basically a rope, but not like a regular rope. It's,
parachute cord.
Yes, that's what it is.
Mm-hmm.
And it can be taken apart into thin strands. So it's got like a whole bunch of different strands that can be taken apart to make longer cord. And then I've got 2 cans of sardines. And I've got 3 water bottles. One of them is for, like holding ice and stuff like that. It's a metal one that has, it keeps it frozen. And then one of them is just for water. And then I've got one of those straw things. It's for if you put some creek water in your
purification straw.
Yeah, purification straw. That's all I have so far.
Okay, you ain't got a Mylar blanket. You really need 2 of those. You need a spool of 100-pound test fishing line. Preferably spider wire fishing line, 100-pound test.
Yep, I know what it is.
Okay. You have you need some dehydrated food or freeze-dried food of some sort. Okay.
Yeah, some MREs.
Well, MREs are usually not the best thing, but MREs will do. The best thing is
I can get some. That's why.
Okay, I'm back.
You're
I
dehydrated.
It was more bad news, but it wasn't.
Okay. Your dehydrated soup.
I don't hear anything.
Okay. That you just have to add water to.
Yeah.
Oh, there we go.
I mean, I packed top ramens. Okay. They're lightweight, easy to carry.
Yeah.
You need a means of cooking.
Yep. I've got it's a weird pan. It actually flattens out
Yeah, okay.
And
That's what I'm talking about.
it pops up when you open it up, and it becomes a cooking pan.
Yeah. Okay. That's what I know what you're talking about. You need to pack you a little thing of utensils. You need a knife, fork, and a spoon.
Nah, I use my fingers. I don't use utensils, actually. When I eat a piece of steak, I pick it up with my fingers and I bite a chunk off. I don't cut it up. I bite chunks off.
A little hard to eat soup that way.
Whenever I eat soup, I actually pour it out of the can. Unless it's soup that I made myself in the crock pot, then I usually use a spoon. But
no, I'm just saying they don't take up much room. Okay.
Yeah.
Especially when you put them in a pouch of some sort. Okay. But a knife, fork, and a spoon, or
what about one of those?
Or you have a Swiss Army all-in-one knife.
That's what I was thinking. Is a knife that has the knife, the spoon, the fork, and all that stuff on it.
It's got your leather needle. It's got your scissors. It's got your clippers. It's got your pliers and two screwdrivers.
Spork.
The other thing I have, spork. Yeah, spork. The other thing that I have is, I don't know what it's called, but it's like a tap. You hammer it into a tree, and water comes out of the tree.
No, sap comes out of the tree, not water.
No, not the kind that I'm using.
Okay.
It's a water tap. It's about an inch long that goes into the tree.
Yeah.
And you just hammer it into the tree, and water starts coming out.
Okay.
It's actually kind of cool. I don't know what it's called, but it's
around here. The water doesn't come from the trees; it comes from the rocks. But I can find water anywhere.
Yeah, but water that comes out of the tree is already pre-filtered. You don't have to boil it; you just drink it.
Yeah, well, the water that comes out of
the cactuses.
Same with the cactuses. Yes, exactly. Yeah. So I do know, like how to get water and how to do all that stuff. I watched too much Cody Lundin for that one.
What's missing in your thing is a little paperback book called Edible Wild.
Edible Wild. I have a different one. I forget what mine's called. But mine's actually a full-size book. It's got pictures of all of the different.
Yeah, a little hard to carry in a bag. A little hard to carry it in a bug-out bag.
But
the little paperback that says Edible Wild gives you the most common edibles in any area that you're in.
Yeah, but does it show pictures?
Yes.
I'll have to look at it because mine's like 8 inches by 7 inches, and it's about half an inch thick. So it's not really that big. I mean, it's big, but it's not too big.
You want to make sure it's in your bug-out bag.
I don't have a bug-out bag.
Something else that's missing in your bug-out bag is extra socks, first aid kit, and fishing kit.
Yeah, I've got the fishing kit. I don't wear socks, so that's...
You want extra socks. You want those socks for other things, okay? Those socks make great filters. They make great bandages. They make good tourniquets. They do all kinds of things. You want the long socks. You want at least 2 pair.
All right.
Because the worst thing that can happen is if something happens and your feet get wet and there's no way to dry them, you're going to wish to God you had socks. I had a man one time got into some poison sumac spines and had poison sumac all the way up his arms. And I took the foot out of a pair of long socks and I made arm bandages for him after I doctored him with the medicine. So socks come in handy for a lot of things.
Okay. So that's added to my list.
You need at least 1 coat. Something to stay warm in. Usually
it's way too hot here for a coat.
You never know.
If we go 3 days without sun, you're going to wish you had a
We
coat.
don't even get down past 60 here, Mona.
I'm not.
Even in the winter. dead winter. 60 is the lowest we get.
You need
Yeah,
a hoodie. Okay?
If the super volcano goes off and you're in darkness for 3 days, you're going to be cold.
Very cold.
Well, if a super volcano goes off, I think we're all dead because I'm closest one to it.
No, we're not all dead.
I'm in the blast
We'll
radius.
be really cold.
I'll be in the blast radius if Yosemite goes off.
Not quite.
No, I watched a video on it 2 days ago, and it's going to rock us so bad that, it's going to destroy California.
What
But
I'm
if you
saying
survive, you're going to be cold.
is,
I'm not going to survive
you
that.
tell me you're not going to be cold 2 days from now. In 2 days, you are about to get hit with Hillary. Hillary's
What?
coming right into Southern California.
Who's Hillary?
She's the new hurricane.
Oh,
Okay? And she's
shoot, I
pretty
forgot to
big.
lock the car up. Hold on. Go ahead.
She's pretty big. Okay? And you're about to get hit with Hillary. At least the outer bands of Hillary, which are very strong right now.
I'm going to have to look that. Do you have a link to that? Because I didn't hear about this.
USGS.gov. No, that's the earthquake one. Go on. If you go, you got Earth. You got Null Earth. Go look at it. See it for yourself. You can go to the thing and go see which directions it's going by taking it further on the date deal on Null School.
Yeah.
Go take a look at her. She's pretty good size. And she's
I see it. Yeah, but that's way, way north of me.
She's not even over Baja yet.
Yeah.
Baja's California south of you, isn't it?
Yeah.
Okay, she ain't even hit Baja yet.
Well, on what I'm looking on Null Earth, it's up north. It's not even. The winds are actually making it to where it's going the opposite direction of us.
Okay, right
Null
now
Earth might not be right.
Right now she's over Mexico, right along parallel to Mexico. She has not even reached Baja, California yet.
Yeah, just below Baja.
Grid, she's going up and turning in. She's going to go inland right around Southern California is where she's going to turn around and go in. Okay? I watched all of this today. I watched it on the tropical report. Okay? But if you go up here where it says control and you go to the double arrows, and you will be able to see about what time she's supposed to hit Southern California, because she's gonna squirrel out and then squirrel back in, and she's gonna ride right smack dab up the coast. Now she's gonna go down to a Category 1. But I don't care. Category 1 winds coming in like that can be cold, coming off the ocean like that.
Well, Null Earth is not showing it, so I'm gonna have to find it elsewhere.
Have
What did
you
you say it was called?
Huh?
What did you say it was called?
Just Google tropical forecast.
Well, no, I mean the name of the.
Her name's Hillary. How can you forget that?
Crap.
What?
Sorry. Very big spider. Oh, crap.
Hurricane Hillary.
Oh, it's going right for my bed. You bad thing. Get away. Oh, my God. That's huge.
Oh, wow. It is going.
It looks
That's
like a
just
recluse.
Ew. Kill it.
Oh, I'm trying, but it's coming at me. Oh, what do I kill it with?
Get your broom and just like
I don't have a broom.
sweep it out the door. Oh.
A towel in your hand.
Oh.
There you go.
Crap.
Put a towel on your hand and punch it like Mike Tyson. And every time you hit it, be like, I knocked you out.
I just tried to squish it with the brush, and oh no, it climbed. This is not funny. It's threatening to climb into my chloroplast. Don't you dare. Okay, I injured it, but it's not dead yet.
Yeah, this is not normal.
I told you.
This hurricane is not normal.
And if you go if you go watch Monkey Warts, you'll know why it's not normal.
Okay, I think I killed it.
Yeah, I'm watching it right now. It's gonna hit directly on top of me.
Yeah.
Oh, you're in trouble.
Nah.
All right, hold on. Let me show you the spider I just killed. Here he is.
I'll be fine.
My strainer.
I've got
Okay.
$2,000 saved up right now.
Huh?
I've got $2,000 saved up for moving back to Ohio right now. So
There
Yeah,
he is.
that's a wolf spider. Yeah, you just killed a wolf spider.
if things get destroyed
good
here,
thing I killed him.
oh my God, the worst of it's gonna hit me. Actually, it's gonna dissipate before it gets north of me.
All right, so continue with your bug out bag.
Well, he's talking about Hurricane Hillary right now. She's coming right at him.
How
He didn't
soon?
know it. Huh?
How soon?
Within the next 24 hours.
Yep.
You don't have time to do your bug out bag. You're in a shitload of trouble, aren't you?
Nah. I've got money.
Oh, it ought to be in your bug out bag.
Yeah, I'll put it in there. If
Better to have a partial bug out bag with some money in it than not have it all.
Well, yeah, I have the money with me. I'm just saying, it's like, I'll probably definitely put it in my bug out bag if the weather starts turning south really bad here.
Yeah.
Normally, all of our weather heads south direction here. So to see it coming from the south going north towards me,
Yep.
that's not normal California weather. It's like, that don't make sense. I've never seen a storm go north towards us like that. That's odd. And we've got this low pressure just kind of hovering above us. And that's what's sucking it in. It's going straight for that low pressure. And that's an issue.
Yeah.
Oh,
I wanted it to wait till it got to San Francisco and clean up that place. But
well, I'll tell you what, when I was a kid, I used to dream about getting sucked up into tornadoes all the time. I think my dream might come true. That'd be fun.
That's the problem with a hurricane. It creates tornadoes.
Yeah, I know.
And flood.
Well, I'm up on a side of a mountain, so I'm kind of protected on the flooding, but mudslides, that wouldn't be good. But I don't know. I don't think the angle of the mountain behind me, I don't think it would mudslide anytime soon. It looks like it mudslid maybe 100 years ago. It's got one of those big chunks out of it missing out of it, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Where it's like flattened out and right above that or right below that, like where the dirt had kind of like piled up into a pile and they just kind of flattened it out.
And now all the water gathers up on the flat spots and pushes against the rest of that mountain, and now you got a mudslide again. But it's the wind you got to worry about and the tornadoes.
Well, I don't think I need to worry about trees falling on me because they've butchered the trees around here.
What about highline wires?
Most of those have been moved out. We've got a few of them, but that's like 2 or 3 streets over.
Propane tanks.
Only people's backyard propane tanks.
That's what I mean. Got to make sure that they get shut off.
Yeah. The only thing that I'm worried about is we have natural gas stoves.
Oh, there you go.
Those, I don't like that. I don't like natural gas stoves. Never have. Never liked it when I was baking. Never, ever liked them at all.
Well, if you're getting into a hurricane situation, you want to go over to the behind your natural gas stove and water heater and shut the gas down.
Yeah, I've got a gas shut off out here right outside my door.
Okay.
Yeah. But I don't know if anybody else in this neighborhood will be doing that. We don't have basements here.
When they say go to shelter, go.
Well, if they say go to shelter,
hey, I'm going to ride it out. Don't do that.
I've got my motorcycle sitting here, and it's got a full tank of gas sitting next to it. So if that happens, I can jump on the motorcycle, and if I get pulled over, I'll be like, "Hey, I'm running from the storm. What's wrong with you?"
Well, if they evacuate you, they'll bring in buses.
Yeah, I'm not riding on no bus. Nope.
Okay, so ride on a fire truck.
Nope, won't happen. I can't even ride a bus. Nope, that would not work.
I said so ride in the fire truck.
I don't think they would do that here.
Oh, in a hurricane, the National Guard will come around with the cattle trucks.
Last time we had a disaster here, they didn't show up except for some lady was walking around giving out vouchers for people to go stay in motels in another city for a while, but they didn't do nothing to help us. It was just, they just didn't care.
They're not helping the people in Maui.
Nope, they're waiting to buy up their land.
Yep.
Well, we've been
needing their 15-minute city.
Oh, I just ate 3 servings of chips.
The only good thing I can find out of this whole situation is that we're going to have some more clouds, and it's going to get rid of this heat that we've been having for the last 3 days.
It's going to add humidity to it. Woo-hoo.
Oh, it was really humidity yesterday. It was 80%, and we never get that high of humidity. That's just odd because usually it's like 5 to 10% humidity here, and yesterday was really hot. It was only 108 or 109, but it felt like I was in 200-degree weather. I was sweating so bad yesterday. That's why I had to put my my chest thing on. The ice vest. Yeah. That thing is wonderful. and since I have my fan on the floor, all I do is sit back in my chair, and it blows cold air onto my face because of the ice packs on it. It's like so cool.
I'm glad that spider wasn't in my hair. I had a bunch of little ones in my hair earlier. I'm sitting there playing a game on the computer. Next thing you know, there's something crawling on my face. Like, I didn't get them all. But I don't have a bug out bag either.
I'm building one. I'm just not done yet. Those are some good items. I'm going to add those to my bug out bag. I'll have to order the socks because I don't have socks because I don't wear socks.
First thing I got to do is get a bag. I have a frame backpack that I could use, but the backpack part needs replaced. I'm thinking of taking some Coroplast and just building a box pack on it.
Yeah, mine's a special suitcase.
According to this, it's going to go straight on into Oregon.
It's
That's a tropical storm.
yeah, looking at it, that's the way that the rotation is going. Yeah, it's going to go straight up through. It's getting sucked up into that low pressure, and then the high pressure in the center is just going to keep it around its edge, and it's going to go right straight across the coast here. It's going to hit the whole coast. The whole coast is going to get hit on the United States.
So you're going to be getting hit tomorrow night during trivia.
Well, this one has it coming into Arizona.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're in the path. You're in the path right after me.
Yeah.
You're directly right there, Wendy. It's coming for you too. Yes, it's going straight for us. Put it up on the
screen. Put it up on the screen.
Hold on. Let me figure out how to do this. Hold on.
That's not going to be funny.
Yeah, it's coming for us. It's pretty big too. I don't know if you really want to watch this, but we'll watch it.
Of course, I'm not a chicken.
Full screen that. Turn the audio on here.
Update on Hurricane Hillary. I'm CNN meteorologist Jennifer Gray with an update on Hurricane Hillary. This is a Category 1 storm with winds of 85 miles per hour. This storm has already gone through what we call rapid intensification, when a storm increases 35 miles per hour window, and could likely do it again within the next 24 hours. This could be a Category 3 storm as early as tonight and a Category 4 storm by tomorrow morning. So this one is strengthening very quickly. It's moving to the west-northwest at 14 miles per hour. So we do have tropical storm watches and warnings in place across the southern Baja Peninsula. So we are likely going to see
right here.
More watches and warnings in place as this storm travels. So we do have a couple of steering currents that is going to steer it very
look at the high pressure jet stream and then the low pressure.
This low and this high, it's basically going to go right in between over the next couple of days and track to the north. So this is going to impact Southern California. It's going to impact portions of Mexico as well. So on the latest forecast track, we have it a Category 4 storm all the way from Friday morning to Saturday morning, starts to weaken by the time we get into Saturday evening. And then as it crosses over into Southern California,
Arizona.
This could be a 60 mile per hour tropical storm, bringing a lot of rain and a lot of wind with it. So the forecast wind gusts, very, very strong winds across Baja. And then by the time we get into Southern California, it looks like we'll see anywhere from 50 to 60 mile per hour winds, and bringing those all the way into, say, Vegas, getting some strong winds by the time we get into the early part of next week. Forecast rain accumulation, we could see as much as 2 to 4, possibly 5 or 6 inches of rain across Southern California. So this is going to be a very impactful storm, especially Sunday evening into Monday morning. Very few landfalls across California. You can see one in 1972, again 1978, and a very close call in 1971. But this one is going to have huge impacts across southern portions of California into Nevada by the time we get into the end of the weekend, early part of the week.
Okay. It's the outer bands you have to worry about too. All they're showing is you can take it off now. All they're showing us here is the eye, where the eye basically goes. They just got that little thing. They don't realize that thing's stretching out 200 and 300 miles in wind gusts.
Yeah, we're going to get winds and rain. It'll be like quartzite here.
Yeah.
The only thing I got to worry about is my canopy that's over top of my camper. I'll have to take the top off.
Yeah.
Yeah, the position where it started to dissipate is where it's basically right over top of me.
But that's Saturday morning, so tomorrow afternoon I could take that canopy off. So I doubt we'll get any sunshine. I won't have to worry about shading.
So, yeah, it's a nasty little deal here, you know.
Yep, unless it changes path.
It might, but I kind of doubt it, especially where the low and high pressure streams are. It's going to suck it right up between them.
I'm anxious to see Monkey Wart's next feed and see if they are cloud seeding ahead of it to make it even worse.
Well, it might be.
It's what they did in Maui.
When it starts to landfall, I'll be watching what's his name, Ryan Hall, y'all.
They said they had so much. They said they had so much cloud seeding taking place over Maui, okay, and they chemtrails, just massive chemtrails just before Dora came in, and then there was a flash that started the fire, and the way everything burnt to just a powder, you know. Normal fires tend to leave spaces.
So okay? What about the submarines that are all around there more than the American ones? So they have all that going on too. They've been having military operations down there for a while.
Yeah,
a lot of stuff going on there.
Yeah,
you know. And the fact that FEMA won't let the people have the stuff people have donated. People can't go over and just donate to the shelter. Okay, you got to go donate at the FEMA warehouse, and FEMA divvies it out. But in order for you to get anything, you got to register with FEMA.
Huh. Yeah. And they're talking about people getting ready to buy land.
Oprah just bought 800 acres.
Mm-hmm. She bought a whole bunch the last disaster they had down there.
Yep. They want that Green New Deal, you know. That 15-minute cities all run off of solar and wind, and no gas stoves, no gas automobiles.
Yeah, they can't even. I guess they got to reduce the people to make that work because they can't even keep the power on.
Yeah. Well, I got a feeling they've really reduced the population in Maui. They haven't even got halfway through yet. And only certain people can go in. Yep.
That's bad. The world's going to get a lot worse. A lot worse.
The 106 confirmed deaths are ones that have been identified.
Yep. They haven't identified the others yet.
Yep.
And there's a lot in the sea that just got ate up.
One guy said the cops were stopping people from coming out.
Yep, they were.
He walked out, but if they were trying to bring their cars out, they were stopping them, wasn't letting people out, and they were burning. I mean, the fire was on them, and the cops were stopping them. Why?
And all their alarms wouldn't go off. Like,
yeah.
And the rich areas weren't hit all that hard.
Nope.
How convenient.
It hit the tourist district. And the private homes. It hit the capital, what used to be the capital of Hawaii, when it was its own government, not connected to the United States. That was the capital.
Well, things are going to be only getting worse.
And now that the news is
back, I figured if I die really fast, I won't have to go through it all.
And now that the news is out that we're watching the election with new instruments, I'll bet you the Democrats go absolutely crazy.
Oh, I expect to see some really weird things happening with the internet.
Yeah.
You know, they've been saying if we get a big enough sunspot, the internet will go out. And I'm like, why only the internet? Which means they got plans to pull something off.
I mean, an EMT takes out anything that has everything. Yeah.
Not just the internet. But they want to mention that it's only going to be the internet. And I'm like, whoa, that's odd.
Yeah.
You get the fur ball?
Yeah. I swallowed that the wrong direction. I'm like Wendy. I'm sitting here eating potato chips.
Well, I've been sitting here talking this whole time and I was muted.
Oh.
You wonder why nobody's listening.
Yeah, I was wondering. I was like, now I forgot what I was saying.
Well, when you went mute, you were talking about Hillary. And I'm not talking about the Hillary Clinton.
Yeah, I know. That's not what I was talking about.
What is wrong with me? I've eaten so much food today and I'm getting more. I shouldn't have put these in my house. That's the problem. I should have put them in the truck.
Ah. What are you eating?
Well, I had Doritos and now I'm having crunchy oats and honey granola bars.
Okay. I had a slice of cheese for supper.
I had 2 giant portions of potatoes au gratin for supper. The other co-host brought it to me. And for lunch, I had my giant serving of beans and pasta. And for breakfast, I had my bread, and I'm still eating.
Oh, I had a piece of cheese today.
What kind of cheese?
A sliced cheese, a sliced American cheese.
Okay.
No, I think it's cheddar. It's sliced cheddar. Yeah.
I ate some peanuts.
And I had a cup of coffee with some half and half in it.
I had lots of coffee today. I had ricotta cheese Tuesday.
I drank a half a bottle of water and half a bottle of tea.
You don't eat very much, do you?
No. I don't eat very much.
I eat a lot of food.
Oh. And I maintain my weight. I'm still between 145 and 150. So I go up because of steroids. That always adds 5 pounds.
I'm going to go up because of the granola bars and the fact that I put them in my house.
Oh, no. Now, here in a little bit, I'm going to have me some ice cream because I bought some ice cream today.
But I usually have bread made from half a cup of flour in the morning. And then I'll have like 2 cups of bean pasta mix for lunch or dinner. Then I'll have like 3 or 4 eggs with onions and some veggies for lunch or dinner. I'll swap the beans and eggs. That's a lot of food.
Yeah. But you're up moving all day too. So you're burning a lot of energy.
I'm not burning enough to eat what I'm eating tonight, though.
Yeah. But I'm just sitting, okay? If I was just to sit here and eat, I just get fatter and fatter and fatter. And that's not good for my hips or my back.
I think I'll die the day I have to cut down on my eating. I like food too much.
I have so much food in this house, but it's all food you got to cook. Okay. And
That's
I don't
usually what I have.
Yeah, I don't cook.
But she brought me these granola bars and chips today, and I took them. And now
Enjoy
I'm binging.
Enjoy them.
I don't normally put this stuff in my house because I know what happens.
Well, honey, it's a blessing. You got a blessing today. That's all.
And then I'm going to have to work extra hard to get that blessing back out of my body.
Clean a few more shitty toilets. You'll have it made, you know.
I had to clean one of them twice today.
Or find a whole bunch of spiders and you'll wear it off running. But the fact that I can't do anything and I'm just sitting here makes me not, I don't get hungry because I'm not doing anything. Okay. I'm not burning any calories, so why take any more in?
God, that would be horrible. I love food too much.
I don't have an infinity with food.
Oh.
I have an infinity with milk. Okay. And I probably drank a pint of milk today.
Oh, she gave me one of them milks that don't have to be refrigerated.
Oh, aren't those nice?
You got it refrigerated after you open it. But I kind of want to go out and get some cereal, but I'd have to find cereal with no sugar in it. Is the chat frozen or just nobody there?
I don't.
Oh, we're here. We're just listening to you talk.
I see two people are watching, and I'm one of them.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's not a game night, so they're not, oh, we're playing a game.
True. Facts. Well, it's also a Thursday, and Cole is over there doing his trivia thing, too, though.
Yeah.
Oh, Cole's doing trivia?
Yeah.
Oh,
that's what I was saying earlier that's what I was trying to say is that Cole was live with trivia, but I was muted.
Yeah. That's probably when you muted your mic.
Yeah.
He'll still be doing it in a little bit.
Yeah, he needs to get a trivia system, though. Reading them cards is kind of hard to deal with for me.
Well, I don't know.
I don't like trivia at all anyways, so it doesn't really matter.
I like trivia, and the cards are okay. He mostly does it so people can promote channels. He likes to help people promote channels all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's why he's not investing a lot into it.
Mm-hmm. I'm probably going to be making a new trivia system, and what it's going to be is certain people are going to have backdoor access to create their own thing.
There's already a system that does that. It's called Cahoots.
Yeah, Cahoots costs money, don't it?
Cahoots costs money? I was able to do it free.
I guess. I don't know.
No, it's free.
Never used it.
Oh, no, it's free, and you can make your own trivia and enter it, and then they have the whole system where you can click it and pick a color.
Well, I didn't know you could do that. I'll just do that then. I'll just make a Cahoots. I was going to hand code one up. Why don't Cole use Cahoots? What? We got to get him to use Cahoots.
He's not wanting to make that the focus. It's just part of his promoting.
That's he's promoting other people.
He's just providing a slight entertainment while he people's channels. That's all.
Yeah, I've subbed to like 200 and some people over there.
Whoa.
But nobody's subbed to me yet.
I don't like to do all that subbing. That's like when that one guy came over from Kohl's looking for subs. I'm like, dude, I'm not a promotion channel.
No.
He seemed offended, but oh well. And I don't go to Kohl's to get promoted. I go to Kohl's because I like the games.
Well.
Every time they type at Mona Moments, if you click on the orange bar, it takes you right to my Mona Moments page.
No, you're at Bug Tussler, not at Mona Moments.
No, my channel's still Mona Moments.
It's called Mona Moments, but the at sign is Bug Tussler. All right,
Yeah,
let me see. I got youtube.com/at Mona Moments.
2 capital M's.
That takes me to a black lady's channel.
Oh.
I told you it was at Bug Tussler. You picked Bug Tussler, not Mona Moments. At Bug Tussler.
Yep.
You can only have one of those at. So you got to remember, you got to tell people it's at Bug Tussler. That's why we have to go in and repost. Whenever you tell everybody it's at Mona Moments, we got to go back in and tell them, no, it's at Bug Tussler.
When did I guess I changed it. But
No,
people type in the chat Mona Moments all the time. And then they post at Mona Moments in the chat. They click on it. It's supposed to go to my site.
No, I've been adding the correct one, and what's her name's been adding the correct one, but let me show you.
Yeah, it's at Bug Tussler.
Here.
You only get one at word. I'm show you your page right now.
You can actually make your own.
Yes, I know. Let me finish my sentence. All right, let me get it up there. Full screen layout. See at the top? You can only have one at, and you have at Bug Tussler.
Bug Tussler.
The name of your channel is Mona Moments, but your at symbol is Bug Tussler.
Okay, that did it for me. When you click on the orange bar, okay, that I put in the chat, if you go to your YouTube page, it'll be an orange bar in the chat. If you click on that orange bar, it takes you right to my YouTube channel.
Wait. Let me find. I got to get to YouTube to go to this thing. Go to my thing. You put at Mona Moments.
Yeah, click on that orange bar.
There's no orange bar there.
Your own name highlights as an orange bar for you.
No, when people type at Mona Moments in the chat,
all right, let me share the screen and I'll show you what I'm seeing.
It doesn't show up orange for me.
Wait, let me show her what I'm seeing, because she obviously doesn't know what's being seen. Okay, so there's the chat.
I can't see it yet.
Now it's there.
And look at that. See where you typed at Mona Moments? There's no orange bar there. See how it's yellow by my name? That's what happens when I type in the chat. Let me type something in there so you can see it.
How do I change my channel name?
I can show you how to do that.
Your channel name is Mona Moments. You need to change.
But how do I change that to Bug Tussler?
Easily. I can show you how to do it real quick if you want.
You want to change your channel name to Bug Tussler or the at symbol?
the channel name.
Okay. You got to go into your channel. Like I'll go to mine.
I'm in my channel. Just
and
walk me through it.
See where it says customized channel here on my page?
Yes, I see it on mine too. Just walk me through it. I got mine up.
Okay. And that takes you to YouTube Creator Studio.
Oh, we lost your screen.
I know because it opened another window.
Okay, customize, layout, channel, publish. What
Customization. Click on customization.
I'm already there. I'm at channel customization. Now I've got
layout, basic info. See where I got layout, brando? See layout, branding, and basic info. Click basic info.
Basic info, okay.
And the first one says name. And the second one is your @ symbol. So you can change them the way you want them.
But you can only do it twice. And then you're stuck with whatever name you change for 14 days before you can change it again.
Well, the point is,
I got stuck with a stupid name because me and my friend were joking around with each other.
Nobody's going to get that but me.
And here's the bad thing about this, though. If you change your name and your @ symbol, both of them, if someone's not subbed to you, they can't see your channel anymore. It disappears for them.
Oh, the rain has begun.
When you do that, it changes the link to your actual page. So
I don't want to do that yet.
Okay.
Until I tell everybody then.
So when you're advertising your thing and you're giving the @ you have to use the @ that's in that page. So right now it's Bug Tussler. So use @Bug Tussler.
Okay, now how do I go from the chats, from Mona Moments in the chat to the Bug Tussler?
You got to change the name.
Huh?
You got to change the name, the first block.
Okay, and I don't really want to do that right now because I've got
that you can change.
Subscribers.
No, that you can change. That's fine. You can change your name. Just don't change the @ symbol until you're ready to tell everybody, because then it'll change your link.
Well, my @ symbol's been changed for a long time. Apparently, it's always been.
All right. Well, go ahead and change your name. You're good changing the name. Your subscribers will still find you. The other people will only know to find you at Bug Tussler.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. So
you might leave it until you get the word out.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Start using @Bug Tussler more often, and then they'll be able to put 2 and 2 together.
I can put Mona Moments when I'm in the chat and it shows up Mona Moments, because it usually shows up Mona Moments in most of the chats.
Yeah.
Okay? I just put behind that Mona Moments @Bug Tussler.
There you go.
For a while on the different chats I'm in. Okay.
There you go.
Until people start getting that word Bug Tussler or bug tussling and that all about me. Because that's my business, Yeah. I own that business, so. Okay. Well, I know how to do it now. But I'm going to wait.
When was the last time you bug tussled?
Today.
Cool.
Went to the grocery store. Had to bug tussle somebody. So I bug tussled the clerk. Cashier, whatever.
How did my background on my phone change? I don't remember changing that.
Mm.
At these dang fruit flies again.
So I found out my other what is it called? Oh my god, I'm having a brain fart day today. Not a good day for using my brain. I worked it out so much last night. It's not working today.
Okay.
No, I'm not joking. Like today, my brain is dying left and right. I got the results of my other test.
Oh, you did? And?
Yep. And I have a benign tumor in my sinus cavity.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that can make you feel like you're choking because it's in your sinus, which is right next to your esophagus.
No, that's a different one. That's what's causing me to have the dizzy spells.
Oh, okay.
Because it's right there by my eardrum in the sinus cavity.
Yeah.
And they said it's so small that they don't want to do nothing about it. And they said that it's benign, so it's nothing. It's not cancerous or anything like that. It's just a little bump in there that's causing me to have dizzy spells once in a while.
They got pills for that dizziness. Actually, they have.
Yeah, I take
practice for it. It's Dramamine.
Yeah, I take what is that stuff called? I can't think of what it's called right now. But yeah, Meclizine. I have a standing prescription for Meclizine.
Okay.
So I finally got all my results, and that's good. No cancer anywhere. So, yay.
Well, I go see the eye doctor tomorrow, and we'll see what they're going to do with this wrinkle on my retina.
A wrinkle.
Whatever they want to do is going to have to wait till after the meet and greet.
Oh, there, I fixed my phone. For some reason, it had the weather app as my background, and it had rain all over my screen.
Well, I feel so much better that Gary's not going, because that means there's enough room in my car for my stuff, okay? If I had to pack his stuff and my stuff, there wasn't going to be enough room. We was going to have to bring the truck.
Wow.
But now I can, my stuff, all of it will fit in the back seat area, and my chair fits in my trunk. So that car is going to be a whole lot easier to drive. It's got cruise control. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
The seats adjust up and down and forward and back, so I don't have to keep the seat in the same position for the whole ride. I can change the position around a little. So I'm looking forward to that, okay? The fact that I can take the car now.
My Amazon package has been delivered. It's ready for pickup tomorrow.
Nice.
Woohoo! I'm going to have fans on my gadgets.
Hey.
It was cheaper than trying to buy a new hotspot.
Hey, I might be able to drive at night now. Did I tell you that?
No? How?
I got all new headlights. My headlights were so bad.
Ooh.
So bad. They were so dim, and water had got in on them, and it rusted, made the plastic kind of turn a rust color. My lights were trying to shine through all of that. No wonder I couldn't see at night.
Mine are bad, only they're over $100 to replace them.
Well, it cost me $100 to replace them.
Each?
No. All four. I got 4 lights. side turn signal lights and headlights.
My headlamps. Oh, yeah. My headlamps are so bad.
Well, try before you do anything, take a soft rag
and toothpaste and scrub the hell out of it. But my friend did a better job with bug spray and rinsing it off. It did a really good job.
Oh, really?
Yep. So I got to do that. I got to get the bug spray. Does way better job than the toothpaste.
I've been looking all over for my 100% DEET.
Yep.
And today I had to go, everything happens for a reason. I had to go find my handicap placard because I thought I was still taking the truck. So I went searching for it. And in the process of finding, before I found it, I found my 100% DEET spray.
There you go. That's what I got to find.
Yay. I know where it's at now. It's in the glove box of my truck where I went looking for my handicap placard.
I don't even use bug spray. The mosquitoes don't bother me anymore when I got off the white sugar.
Huh. Well, maybe that's my problem. I'm too sweet.
Yeah.
I'm so sweet, I have to use DEET. See, I'm a poet and didn't know it.
I thought you were as bitter as the coffee that I drank. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I don't drink coffee. You know that.
I
sweeten my coffee with honey.
I don't like no sweet in my coffee. I don't want no sweet. I don't want no flavoring. I don't want no sweet in my coffee. I want to be able to taste coffee. I do put half and half in my coffee.
Then you probably would like how I used to make my coffee. I used to triple brew it. What I'd do is I'd put the coffee beans in there, brew it, right? Fill it back up with the coffee again in the machine, brew it through again with fresh coffee, and then I'd brew it a third time with fresh coffee again, and it would be so dark.
Tell you what, I use Taster's Choice freeze-dried coffee. I bring my water to a boil, and I stir in an entire heaping tablespoonful of instant coffee in a 2-cup mug.
Yeah, I don't use instant coffee. I use beans, ground up beans.
I grind my beans.
You have counter space. I have none.
I don't have any counter space. What are you talking about?
I don't have counter space either. I have floor space.
We all live in little itty bitty tiny places.
I can't get down on the floor though.
I can't stand up off of my floor.
Yeah, if I were to get into your camper, I would never be able to get out.
Yeah.
I'd be laying on the floor just hurting, like, oh, have them cut the roof off to get me out.
I could because I'm only 4'10", so I just have to bend over a little.
In my camper?
Yep.
The door, you got to consider the door too. The door's smaller than the camper.
Yeah. But once inside, I could be like, it's kind of like being in my truck. It's very uncomfortable to try to stand up in my truck, but I can, but I have to be bent over.
I can stand up in my camper, but I'd be bent over. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll be slumped over in the corner hurting. Saying, help.
Oh, that scared the shit out of me.
I heard that one really loud. Wow.
Yeah.
What was that?
You got a storm coming?
Yep. Woo. I heard, did you hear the zapping?
Yeah.
That kind of scares me.
Oh. Well, I live by a lake right now, so we get that a lot. I didn't even hear the storm rolling in that just hit. I heard nothing until now.
Is your trailer grounded?
It's got the tires. It's grounded as any car would be. Rubber tires ground, put you on ground. So yeah, I'm grounded.
Yep.
Wow.
Should definitely get you.
We didn't even have. There was no thunder until then. That's why it scared me.
You need to capture a clip of that part of that video. And every now and then just play it up there and scare the shit out of all of us, you know? Yeah, you need to go back on this one and capture a clip of that part. Just that part. Because at that moment, we were all quiet. For some reason, it went off. Yeah. I about jumped out of this chair, I'm telling you.
I almost wet myself. That was bad. I'm glad the camera wasn't on.
Yep, that was a good one.
Oh, for a second I thought gunshot.
Yeah.
That's what I thought I heard. That was pretty loud. I thought someone had shot a shotgun right outside your place. I was like, damn.
That lightning struck close.
Yeah, it did.
Yeah.
Because you seen the flash of light and heard the sound all at the same time.
Oh, I didn't hear it. I mean, I didn't see it. I was looking out the other way. Wow, that freaked me out.
Okay, we got our blood circulating, right?
It's all silent out there. There's no other lightning, no thunder, just that one. You don't hear any more.
No rain, no nothing?
No, there's some rain. But there's no more lightning, no thunder, just that one.
That's weird.
That is weird. That's totally weird. What if it wasn't thunder?
Ooh.
That's what I'm thinking. That's what I was thinking. It sounded like a gun to me.
Oh, it was a lot louder than a gun.
Not if the gun was right over by you.
No, it was, trust me, it was a lot louder than a gun. I would think more of a bomb, but that was freaky.
Mennonite, they're selling them over at the store. They're 2-inch blocks, a 1/2 inch thick. You take it out and you set it down, and when you shoot it, it blows up.
Ooh, that'd be fun.
Yeah, they're selling them over here at the store.
Nice.
That's just weird. There's no more. Just that one.
Yeah, it might have been somebody out there shooting Canaanite.
But there's
the
nobody.
Aliens.
There's
The
nobody.
aliens
They're pretty expensive. They're pretty expensive, so they wouldn't put out a whole bunch of them usually.
Oh, there's more. There's
Wendy.
more. Now the thunder's starting.
Oh, okay. You just
It's
had
the
a freak
aliens.
lightning strike, what you did.
It's
And that
the
didn't sound like
aliens.
it hit ground.
It's not
Yeah.
the lightning, it's the aliens.
Okay.
After her. It's
Okay.
Sasquatch. Sasquatch is mad.
There's lots of rumblings now off in the distance.
Yeah, that's him running away.
Okay.
I got to get home somehow.
Oh
Huh.
my goodness, guys.
Well, with the lake right by me, it's prone to hit down by the lake.
Yeah.
Oh, I better turn off the airplane mode in case somebody needs help down at the lake.
Yeah.
I forgot.
Oh, yeah.
We have a camp post that camps right down by the lake. And here comes notifications. I better. Oh, that's weird.
What kind of notifications? Oh boy.
They're checking if everybody's okay.
Oh.
Oh, they're fine down at the South Shore. All right. Nobody got hit.
Okay.
Whew. Scared the poop out of me, though.
You have to go all the way outside your trailer to do that.
I do not have to.
That's my girl. Perfect answer.
I have the emergency potty station.
Yeah. Always had one of those in my truck too. And my campers.
I hear a motor running though. I think there's a camper out front. Oh. I hope we not having any squatters tonight because they're getting a free night. I'm not going out looking for them.
I look at your icon and sit here and look for your door to open up.
What?
I did that once.
You did that once?
Yeah.
She was getting ready to go out, so I'm sitting here watching the front of her camper to see if the door's going to open.
You must be smoking the same shit I was smoking that day because I
Yeah,
had
probably
that
am.
same
Probably
thing.
am. Probably am.
I had that happen. I was seriously waiting for her to come out, and if you remember, I even said, "I don't get it. I don't see you coming out of your door. Your camera's on." And then she told me, "No, that's not my camera. That's my icon."
Yeah.
Because it was when she was streaming with both her phone and she was doing the, what do you call it? The
sunsets.
Sunsets that I miss so dearly, but I can't stream them. I can't get a signal that way. So you were watching my icon, waiting for me to come out the door?
Yeah.
Well, the wood's all painted now. You can't see the cedar fronts anymore.
Oh, you can't?
No, you could see the cedar inside, but I had to paint the outside. When I was out in Quartzsite, it all dried up and got looking like pine, and I figured I'd better paint it before it destroys the wood.
What color did you paint it?
It's like a beigey brown.
Okay.
It's not real pretty. I got to paint it again. It's time to seal it. Every year I got to reseal and then paint.
Not to put a good polyurethane stain in it.
No, because the wood will still warp and cause gaps.
Oh.
There's humidity inside.
Oh.
So yeah, I did use a really good paint, but the wood gets wet and gets humid inside, and the wood starts warping, and then I got to worry about the gaps all over again.
Oh.
I'm thinking of putting another front on it.
You know, you could paint it with that Flex Seal paint.
That's
rubber
outside. That's the outside. That's the outside, but it's getting moisture from the inside, and I don't want to cover the cedar on the inside.
That's why I said if you use clear polyurethane on the inside, it wouldn't do that either.
I don't want to do that because I got cedar as an insect repellent.
Oh.
So I'm keeping it like it is.
I got that.
That means I've got to seal and paint the outside every season.
Like I said, unless you paint the outside with that Flex Seal paint.
Oh, I can paint the outside with Flex Seal, but moisture on the inside will still warp the wood.
Yep.
I can make the outside completely waterproof, 100% waterproof, and it getting moist on the inside will warp it.
Huh.
Oh, is that a spider web up in there? I just noticed. It is.
You probably got an egg sack or two up there too.
A what?
An egg sack or two. The one you just killed.
Yeah. I don't know if that's the one that was living there or it just got in, but oh man. I miss my Coroplast camper. There was no maintenance.
Oh.
They got in the Coroplast. They had to be small enough to squeeze in it. And they usually die in it because it was the 1/8 inch. Oh, well. I had a spider in my evac cooler, too.
Seems like you need to get some spider spray, honey.
Oh, no, I need to treat it or something. I think I'm going to have baby spiders if I don't.
Find out what spice chases spiders away.
Yeah, let me look that up. Natural spider repellent. Essential oil. Peppermint. I have eucalyptus already. Oh, I just spray with eucalyptus.
There you go. And if you like the smell of eucalyptus, that works really good. I like the smell of eucalyptus. So
it says clean every corner, remove food sources. What? It says peppermint and then hide chestnuts. Chestnuts keep spiders at bay. Interesting. Incorporate cedar wood, which I did. And their little web is connected right to the cedar.
your cedar has lost its oomph, honey.
Apparently it has.
It's not serving you as cedar anymore. If you walk up to it, smell it, see if it really still smells strong of cedar. If it doesn't, then it's not that's not doing you any good to keep it not sealed.
I like my cedar.
That's why I say keep it clear, but I would seal it because
I can get a cedar oil and oil it.
Yeah, you could do that.
I'd rather do that than coat it. I don't want to coat it because it absorbs some moisture.
Yeah, I get you. So a good cedar oiling would probably be the best thing you could do for that wood. Bring it back to life.
I think I may do that. I'll have to win some bingo. I just spent all my money on fans for my gadgets.
Okay. Well, you can do that.
I needed it.
How much did you win?
Dev sent me some, and then I won bingo of $30. So I put it all together and got fans. I got a laptop fan for my Wii Boost. I got a fan for my phone, and I got a fan for my hot.
Yeah, that's what I told you should get for it, was the ones that goes under your laptop.
That's for
you just reminded me. I've got one of those. I need to take it with me.
Cedar wood recharger. Cedar oil with lavender. That'll restores original cedar scent. Yay! I'm going to put it in my shopping on my cart. That way when I win, I can do it again.
Okay.
Yay! Cedar smell back. Woohoo! But I gotta dig out my eucalyptus. I just ran across it the other day. and I was in my shed, so it's out in the shed.
Okay.
I took the stuff out of my truck bed and put it all in the shed so I can climb in and out to my solar setup. And then I went and put 2 of my art boxes back in my truck bed, so now I have to move stuff to get to my solar setup. And I still have, I have another 12-volt plug to hook up to my batteries. For my fridge, I had to replace the old one.
Mm.
And then I got to test it on my system, and if that fridge drains my batteries by midnight still, then there's something wrong with the fridge.
Oh.
And that's even more costly to replace than the 12-volt receptacle plug was.
Well, you guys, it's after 11 o'clock here. And I'm going to go to bed. I got to wave first. Let me get my camera back on here a minute.
Yep. Hi, Mona. I'm waving, but you can't see me because my camera's not working.
Okay. Love you anyway. Good night.
Love you too. Have a good night.
Night.
Don't let the bug tusslers bite.
Don't let the spiders get you. So I guess I'm gonna go and watch trivia and fall asleep.
Well, can you test that and see if
I gotta get my VPN
working?
stuff set up. I'll have to do it tomorrow.
All right. Well, let me know when, because I ain't got anybody else to test it. So.
Okay. All right.
All right. I'll see you tomorrow.
Okay. Good night, everybody. Oh yeah, we're only doing the pre-trivia stream tomorrow.
Yeah.
All right. Bye.
All right. Bye.